I just want to alert you of the fact that you're on camera, so we're recording this event. So if you say something, it will be filmed. I just want you to be aware of that, given the situation in Malaysia, right? So maybe we'll have a couple of questions.
Hello, PJ Thum from the University of Oxford, and as a Singaporean, I'd love to know what Singapore knows. What's the Singapore angle to all this? And I also just saw your slide just now that Singapore knows lots about it. So please, love to know about that. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, PJ. Nice to see you again. I think we know that Singapore knows everything. Most of this went through Singapore. One of the first hints I got that the regulators were taking action rather than trying to just ignore this story was when we heard that Singapore had frozen 6 major bank accounts. And I heard through the grapevine that these bank accounts were particularly at BSI. Of course, they were also at Falcon. That money that went into Najib's account had gone. Najib's account had gone from. It had gone from Goldman Sachs through New York Mellon, through a few little funds, and then into Tanall Finance. Which was an account at Falcon Bank. And of course, when I heard that, it was just another of those big bell moments, because you look up Falcon Bank, it's owned by a bar. And the chairman was none other than Mohammed Hosseini al-Badawi. So the tags are all there. The red flags were all there, really, for the regulators to pick up on. The other big source of income was this company Blackstone, which you see again there, Blackstone Real Estate Partners. Now that's Standard Chartered Bank, again based in Singapore. And of course, the other central bank in all this was BSI. And it was a Singapore bank, as you well know, because we've seen the whole of the last 3 weeks has been devoted to the first trials related to 1MDB, which have taken place in Singapore and have involved the key bankers for Joe Low. And it's been very interesting for those who've been following that trial to see it all come out. And they're all admitting that they were working for Joe Low, that he was the biggest customer of the bank, that he represented 1MDB, SRC, and all the rest, and they would just do it, and he had these very important, powerful clients. Singapore have been taking their time. Najib has spent an awful lot of time in Singapore over the last few months, having high-level discussions, and I think we all know, and I think he's trying to put on the pressure with his neighbour, obviously, to slow down as much as possible the investigation into 1MDB. They know everything. And we'll have to see. I was warned by American regulators that these particular investigations take a very long time because they have to do it properly. If they're going to do it, they have to do it absolutely properly, by the book, which I guess is what they've been doing, and what they did also say is, but my goodness, when we get going, we're lethal. So I hope that they will carry on doggedly, relentlessly unpicking this enormous scandal. But it's coming out to us slowly.
Okay, we have a question right there in the middle. The gentleman with the glasses.